Good afternoon, Ashir. I hope that all of you are good. Today we shall start a new unit. Our unit for today is talking about weather and climate. Before we start, we shall answer question number 1. Before you begin, what is the climate like at the North and South Poles? What is it like on the equator? Why do you think these places have different climates? As you remember, last unit we have talked about South and North Pole, and we have talked about the climate of South and North Pole, and we have talked also about the characteristics of these two poles. If you remember, what does the weather look like at the South and North Pole? How does the weather look like at the South and North Pole? Okay, excellent. So at the North and South Poles, the climate is very cold and dry. Yes, the climate is very cold and dry. Part 2 of the question number 1. Why do you think these places have different climates? Or what is it like on the equator? What do you think the meaning of equator? What's the meaning of equator? Equator means in Arabic خط الاستواء. So how do you think the weather in equator? How do you think is the weather in equator? Yeah, so at the equator it is hot and wet. The weather at equator is hot and wet. حار ورطب. Okay. Why do you think these places have different climates? Do you have any idea? Why do we have different climates from one area to another area? It depends on what? على ماذا تعتمد اختلاف المناخات من مكان لآخر? Okay, so these places have different climates because they get different amounts of sunlight during the year, because they get different amounts of sunlight during the year بسبب كمية أشعة الشمس الواردة لهذه المناطق. طبعا خلال السنة بتختلف من مكان. It differs from one place to another. I will send you the answers at the last of the lesson. Now question number 2. As we do all the time, we have a new vocabulary and you have to give me the English meaning of them. You can find the English meaning at the activity book glossary at the end of your book. So we have the new vocabulary. The first one is polar. Yes, it means in Arabic قطبي. تندرا، صحراء التندرا هي نوع من الصحاري الجرداء. Mountain, yeah, it is in Arabic جبل. Temperate حراري يتعلق بالحرارة. Desert صحراء. Monsoon موسمي. Tropical استوائي. Excellent. You have to write them down in your notebook and send me the answers later, please.